Hi guys, in this video I will talk about the ways to clean your coins to get the dirt and corrosion out of the coins. I'm going to be using Russian and USSR coins to clean them up, and also I'm going to use the stuff that you can get everywhere. Okay, so the first way to do it, we need a plastic spoon, a plastic container, a bar soap, scissors, and toothpicks. Let's talk about the soap. I've picked a bar soap it's a kid's bar soap with no preservative, with no artificial coloring or scent. Try to find the soap is more natural as it is, with no additives like oils or anything like that, because this way you won't spoil your coins. You take scissors and start scrubbing, kind of like grating it. You can actually use the grater, but I prefer scissors. This way you can cut and scrub the soap for little smaller pieces so they can dissolve better in the water. Shave the soap down. Pieces should be as small as you can get them. That's a good way to clean the coins that are really dirty, that actually have the dirt over years, and also some coins with a bit of corrosion on them. And that's a very, very mild way to clean your coins. This is the most general way to clean them up. Also, I'd like to mention that this way is really easy. It's not smelly, because if you start cleaning out the coins, for example, in vinegar or in stronger chemicals, you get the bad smell, and here you just get the smell of soap, and that's it. Okay, now you pour a hot water, and it should be like this much, and you start dissolving the soap to make sure all the pieces are dissolved, and then we're going to soak our coins in this solution. So make sure they all are dissolved. Okay, let me talk about the coins I'm gonna clean up today. The first coin is the 1 ruble of USSR, and it's really dirty, as you can tell. It's not rusty, but the dirt collected on the coin over years, and that it's perfect for cleaning up in the soap. The next coin is a 10 rubles. As you can see, it's a UNC coin. It comes from a coin bag. It wasn't in circulation, but it got some dirt on it, so we just want to remove the dirt without damaging. And the third coin right here is also a USSR coin. You can see that it's dirty, but moreover, it's got some of a light rust or light corrosion. We'll see if our soap solution will clean. Now let's talk about the toothpicks. This way of cleaning the coins is longer, so it will take about 1 to 3 to 5 days, and you will have to flip the coin over to make sure it's thoroughly cleaned up from both sides. But if you have toothpicks, you just put the toothpicks on the bottom and put the coin on the toothpicks. This way, toothpick gives a space between the bottom of the container and the coin. This way you don't have to rotate and flip the coin over. You just put the toothpicks and you put the coin on the toothpicks, and this way you don't have to flip it one side to another side. See how thick our soap solution is? This is really good. See, check this out. That's really thick. That's what we want. Okay, let's take our next coin and put it in this solution. Okay, make sure you put the toothpicks down on the bottom and just put the coin on the toothpicks to create that space between the coin and the bottom of the container. And the last coin, take the toothpicks again and put it in the solution. We have to make sure that the coins are fully covered with our soap solution, and we're gonna leave it for 24 hours, and we're gonna see how it turned out. The other good way of cleaning up your coins is using acidic solutions. For example, vinegar. Make sure you take a 9% white vinegar, because it doesn't have any color. It will not affect your coins, it won't damage the color. And also, you make sure it's 9%, not higher, because if you take a higher acidic vinegar, it could probably damage the metal of the coin. So, but you really need to watch the time with vinegar, because that's an acid, and you actually need to, keep an eye on your coins. But some people that are not very experienced, they would like put the coin in the vinegar, would leave it be for like overnight or a couple hours, and they get the results that not what they wanted. And this example, I have a really dirty coin. That's a 10 ruble coin. The good time to soak the coin in vinegar is about 20 minutes, I would say. While some coins might take longer, but you absolutely don't want to leave them overnight, because this way you can damage your coin. And today I'm going to make an experiment. Actually going to take a coin and try to place it in vinegar for more than it normally should be there. Make sure I pour the vinegar over my 10 ruble coin so it covers the coin completely. Now I'm going to use the lid because the smell is overwhelming, and leave it be for overnight and see what's gonna happen with it. It's been 12 hours, and we're gonna open up our container with vinegar and the coin that was soaked in the container and see what we have here. Take the coin out and let's take a look. See, as you can tell, the color, the natural color of the coin got a little more pinkish, and if you start scrubbing it, scrub the dirt off, the color will get even pinker. And as you compare, you can see the natural coin color right here. See, it's more yellow, but after being soaked in vinegar for so long, it got more pink. I'm going to show an example of some coins that were mistakenly soaked in vinegar for too long. See how pink, see the spots on the circle of the coin, the pink spots. That actually is a reaction from soaking in vinegar or any acidic solutions for too long. Also, this kind of spot, see, the yellow color didn't change, but the middle of the coin got damaged. You have to be really careful with vinegar. Don't let it be for too long, because this way you will get unpredictable results. Our coins in the soapy solution been soaking for 24 hours. In order to clean them up, we'll need a brush. It should be not soft but not too hard. I would say medium brush. See how the brushes are long, and if you start scrubbing something with it, it moves around, moves over too much. But cutting it down a little bit will help us to clean up the coin more thoroughly. Can aim better if you cut the brush down a little bit. I cut like half of it down, and this way we can clean the coin more precisely. So let's take our coin out. See how thick our solution got? Let's take the coin out and let's dip our brush in a soap and start scrubbing a little bit like this, and just keep going. Okay, I'm just gonna wipe this coin. As I was cleaning, I found something out, and I'm just gonna show you. See how the center of the coin got really clean and shiny, but the middle of the coin got darker, and we have some spots going on here. It happened probably because the reaction, the soap wasn't like pure, 100% pure, and it got a kind of reaction here. But there's a way to save your coin, and you just need two things for that. The first thing is the iodine solution. Right here I have a 5% iodine solution. It's a common antiseptic. If you can't find iodine, you can use iodine stick or povidone iodine scrubbing solution. Just make sure it's not decolorized. Make sure it's actually yellow. Also, you need a scrubby cleaning soap. Right here I have a mineral cooker cleaner. It is made to clean up the cooktops and the ovens, but the reason I'm using it is really gentle. It includes a really finely crushed marble the pieces of marble, of stone, are so small and they are so fine, so you can actually clean your coin without damaging your coin. But if you don't have it on hand, you can actually make an abrasive cleaner yourself using just a regular baking soda. You will just need a baking soda you can get in any store, and you also need a small and shallow container. Take a baking soda and pour it in the shallow container, and you will need a little bit of warm water, and just put it in, add some water, and use something to stir it up to make sure the consistency of the solution is this way. And we're gonna use this cleaning solution now we made to clean up our coins. Okay, let's try to save up the 2 coins I have here. First coin that got spots in it, and the other coin we kept in vinegar for too long and it got pinkish. We're gonna try to save it. I take my iodine solution, a 5% iodine, and I am gonna apply it gently around the spots and that needs to be cleared out. Make sure it's a pure iodine, not decolorized iodine, and you let it be. You leave it for 1 minute. Then I take my cleaning solution and I put a little bit and start rubbing it with my fingers to make sure I work it through real good. As you can tell, it got cleaner, it got lighter. I can see the spots that are starting to disappear, and I'm gonna keep doing it, and then I'm gonna show you the results. And I'm gonna put the iodine on the spots. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Let's take the other coin that was damaged with the vinegar, and I'm gonna do the same thing with this coin. See, it started to become more yellow. It was pink before, gain the natural color, the more yellow color back. If you let it be for a couple of days, it will start getting darker, and you can actually get the color that was the original color of the coin. So just put it somewhere to let it dry, let it be for a couple of days, and then we're gonna check the results on this coin. And now I'm going to show you how you can actually use vinegar in the right way so you don't damage your coin. As I already mentioned, I'm talking about a 9% white vinegar. And because if you get a stronger vinegar, it probably will damage your coin. And I'm going to clean up the USSR coins. That's the 5 copies of 1982. I already have a solution, the vinegar solution here, my 2 toothpicks, so I'm just gonna take the coin. Let's check it out. It looks like this before our cleaning. It's really dark and dirty, and I'm gonna put it right in the vinegar for about 20 minutes. And I'm gonna close the lid, and I'm gonna come back in 20 minutes. Let's see what happened with the last coin that was soaking in our soapy solution. I had to give it 3 days because see how thick the solution got? The coin, I checked it out and it was really rusty. Now let's take it out and see how it is after 3 days. I can already tell that it's more shiny. I can see the shine right away. And I'm gonna go scrub this coin with the baking soda solution, the baking soda abrasive grain material we just made, and I'm gonna show you what I got after soaking it for 3 days and cleaning up with a baking soda. Now let's talk about the results. Let's start with our 5 copies that I soaked in vinegar for 20 minutes, and I'm really happy with the results. You can tell I'm just as a compare that see how shiny the coin got, and it only took me 20 minutes because I used the acid, the vinegar acid. Let's compare with the other dirty coin that I had and see how fast and clean the coin got. There were 3 coins that I soaked in the soapy solution. There was the 2 coins and the one 10 ruble bimetallic coin. The two coins, this one and that one I soaked for 1 day, and that one I had to give 3 days because it was more dirty. Okay, let's take a look at the coin. Let's take a closer look. The first, the USSR coin. I think we have an amazing results right here. Remember how the dirt was collected over years on this coin, and I just soaked it for 24 hours, and then I washed it underwater and scrubbed it with baking soda, and it's shiny and it's the natural color because I didn't use any acids, and I'm really happy with the results. Talking about our bimetallic 10 rubles, I can tell that it first gave me a hard time because the circle of the coin got darker after soaking in the soapy solution, but using my cleaning stuff and my baking soda, I got to clean it up real good. Now it's shiny. It looks like from the bag. I just got it from the bank bag, so I'm really happy with this one. And our last coin actually took me 3 days to soak it because it was really dirty, and also it had some spots of rust and some spots of corrosion, so I soaked it for 3 days, and then without using any acid or anything, I just scrubbed it with a cleaning milk that includes marble, stone, any abrasive solution, and see how shiny and clean it got. It still got some spots going on, but I think I can soak it for a little bit more too, and I'm gonna get a perfect results on this coin. Talking about the coin that we soaked in vinegar for too long, remember we just missed, I made an experiment. We soaked it for too long and then it turned pink, as you remember, but then I used iodine solution, the 5% iodine, and it got really light, and after I let it be for a couple days, and now it's getting more natural color, which is more yellowish in the outside. I mean, the coin was already really bad condition. It had scratches, but overall I am really happy with the results. To sum up the video, I just want to tell you that a couple of points. The first point, start with a more gentle stuff of cleaning your coin. If you can clean the coin with a soapy solution, do it. Don't start with acids. Also, when you clean your coin with an acids, make sure you watch your coin. Don't let it be, don't just leave it, because acids can be really harsh and can damage your coin. And of course, if you are hesitating whether to clean your coin or just let it be, just don't clean. I also like to mention that I didn't use a special cleaning stuff for coins. I used something that you can buy in your grocery store or in a drugstore. And if you have any special ways to clean up your coins at home without using any special stuff, let me know. Comment. I'd love to hear any hints, any life hacks, maybe any ways to clean up your coins fast and effective. If you like my video, hit like, and I really appreciate that. Comment and subscribe to my channel. I'm really happy to see your comments, to see my new subscribers, and that inspire me to shoot more videos for you. And thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you next time. Bye.